North Korea's Olympic athletes have refused to accept special edition Samsung Galaxy Note 8 smartphones that have been handed out to competitors from other countries. There were concerns that the free phones may violate strict UN Security Council sanctions punishing Kim Jong-un's regime for his nuclear weapons program. There is a ban on exporting luxury goods to the North and on goods that could be used for military purposes. South Korean electronics giant Samsung is sponsoring the Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang and has given 4,000 of the £785 phones to athletes and officials as gifts. But, unlike their opponents, North Korea's 22 athletes won't get a chance to use them for selfies or social media updates. Image, Samsung. Sanctions have proven to be a tricky obstacle for Olympic organizers and sponsors who are being careful not to violate any of them. The restrictions apply to everything from sporting gear and uniforms to fuel for a ferry that transported more than 100 members of a North Korean art troupe. There was a suggestion that the North Koreans could use the phones during the games and return them at the end of the two-week event. But it was unlikely that the regime would allow them to use the devices, as access to voice and internet networks is heavily restricted in the north. Image, Samsung. Pyongyang has sent 22 athletes and a 280-member delegation, including Kim's sister, cheerleaders, taekwondo demonstrators and journalists, to the Olympics being staged just 50 miles from the demilitarized zone which divides the two Koreas. Iran, meanwhile, has summoned South Korea's ambassador over reports that its athletes would not receive the mobile phone given as a gift to most other athletes. Reports had stated that athletes from Iran and North Korea would be excluded because of UN sanctions against the two countries. North Korea's flag is raised during a welcoming ceremony on Thursday. Image, AFP. It wasn't clear why Iranian athletes would be banned from receiving the phone, however, as Samsung products are widely available for sale in Iran. Almost 18 million Iranians have Samsung phones, Reuters reported. The country also has good diplomatic and trade relations with South Korea. Samsung said it had no comment on the report as the International Olympics Committee was responsible for distributing gifts in Pyeongchang. The IOC declined to comment. Pyeongchang Winter Olympics organizers also said the responsibility for handing out the phones lay with the IOC.